again, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks. Welcome to the live coverage. Welcome to the live video. I'm Ato P. Wise, your homo presenter and also a dedicated reporter. Always bringing you the untold stories across our country, Liberia. Today, while we were moving around, we spotted the, let's just say, one of the electronics billboards that were launched yesterday by the Ministry of Transport, where the launching was made around the Ministry of Internal Affairs and between Ministry of Internal Affairs and the Capitol building, where the billboard, one of the billboards between the Capitol building and the Ministry of Internal Affairs was dedicated, and it seems that all of the billboards were launched yesterday, and so citizens are here seeing things for themselves and also appreciating the government in terms of innovation. And some of them are saying that this can also direct the vehicle drivers in terms of safe riding, safe driving. So if you are watching, thanks for watching, thanks for following, share the live as we bring you more of this from our country, Liberia. And so we anticipating of speaking to some of the citizens, how they feel about this electronic billboard. You see the traffic signs. So we just want to get somewhere where we can get banners and you understand the traffic sound. And then let's get to one of the motorcycling. Brother, what's up? How you doing? Okay, so can you speak to the media about this innovation, this what the government have done here? You can speak to the media. Okay, you don't know what. Okay, thank you. So we are moving toward one of the motorcyclists here to get a view. And then, brother, how you doing? Okay, I'm a journalist. I came to get citizen view about this electronic billboard. So just want to get your view. Your name? Your name is Elijah. Elijah, how you feel about this electronic billboard to direct you?
So proud.
Okay.
I'm very, very happy.
All right. So what the thing that are making you happy now? Just to see this thing?
Because our country is developing now.
All right.
So it makes me so happy.
So what are some of the things you see that tells you that the country is developing?
Number one, as I said, you can see the traffic mileage, bro. As you can see, and the development is going on. The development going on.
Talk loudly. Okay.
Seeing the development going on. Our country is getting developed.
Okay.
So what do you have to say to the government, most especially the president of
I'm very, very happy, and I'm telling thank you, and we'll keep telling them thank you. Plenty. We will keep telling them thank you.
Okay.
Are you going to abide by these rules and regulations by indicated on the
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Your name lastly?
Elijah.
Okay, so brother, let's get your view too. How do you feel about this electronic billboard?
Well, it's fine.
Okay. So
we appreciate the government for it.
Okay, you think this will save you in terms of riding, in terms of following the traffic law?
Yeah, it will help to teach me about the traffic. Whenever I'm moving, I can see
As you can see, they show me the various junction where to pass. So I rather tell government thank you.
Okay, there you listen to him. We are also getting closer to another person to getting his view. How you doing, sir? Okay, we're from the media, and we want to get citizens' view about this electronic billboard. Are you willing to speak with the media? Okay, so he's on a call. We are still waiting to get his view. About this electronic billboard. So there you see for yourself. So it's also here for announcements, displays in other developments that the government will undertake, or to, let's just say, welcome to all of you following. You see citizens, there you see citizens seeing for themselves.
Let's go now. Actually, I don't know which of the institutions.
The Ministry of Transport.
Ministry of Transport.
Yeah.
Okay, it is a kind of working event. I much appreciate them for the foresighted-ness. They give our citizens a clear picture of the work the ministry is actually doing, and it allows them to know the transportation fare, because I'm seeing it displaying every fabric of that ministry, so it's also good. I much appreciate them for the gesture. It's good. Yes.
So this is a joint interview. Like I said, my name is Regan Levy, and I thought you say it's also here. I'm from the Liberal News Agency, and we're here making this interview here at Bardnersville Junction. So what could be your own thought, most especially coming from your angle as it relates to the government, to the presidency? In such development.
When it comes to the broader picture of this government, I much appreciate His Excellency Joseph Newman Boakai and his administration. Liberia is gradually taking a new trend. Okay. We see since the inception of this government, there are a lot of changes we can see, ranging from the stable electricity, stable rice bread, stable gasoline. And then when it comes to the international front, the government is making a huge striide, and they are rebuilding our lost image on the international scene and our local setting. Now we can move in our countries freely. There is no too much of fear that someone will actually be lost their intern pines. But we have auditors being killed, and then we have the issue of rent skyrocketing the prices of the economy. You have even the US rate going so high. So we have this, our economy now is actually stable. We have got the US rate up to 180, and it is constant. We much appreciate them for that. Civil servants regularly take that pay. We much appreciate the government for that. And there are a lot of things. And just within 2 years, we are making a huge striide, and we much appreciate Ambassador Joseph Boakai and his team of leaders for the level of development we are actually seeing.
Lastly, your recommendation to the government.
My recommendations to the government here is that they should see by all costs to tackle more bread and butter issues in our country, because when it comes to the electricity, when it comes to the stable bread spread, when it comes to gasoline and other stuff, if our people cannot find one or two things to be done, tomorrow, no matter how you have stable electricity, how can they afford to buy the current to keep they and their family happy at home? How can they get a kid to school? How can they put food on the table of their respective families? So the government can see how best to work with construction in our country and let Liberians be Liberians get an opportunity to see able to put bread on the table of their families, and let our country just remain as it is, and that the rule of law, then you know, that we all strive for. When someone is right, whether you are from Unity Party, whether you are from other opposition, let's treat everyone equally, because this country belongs to every Liberian. Before we became either a Unity partisan, a Tunisian, or someone from CNC or ANC, we were first Liberians. Let us treat each other as it is. Let us put this country first. Let us make sure that everyone see a part of what our nation actually wants us to become, because this country will always be our regardless of who you are. Yesterday it was Ambassador George Weah. He is out. Today is President Joseph Joman Boyka. He will leave the scene, another president will come. Leadership will come. What really is our country. Liberia is our common patrimony. We all must put our hands around our leaders and make it better for ourselves. When it is wrong, let us collectively say it is wrong. When it is right, let us collectively engage and appreciate that person who is in that authority. Because of that, they never time or that own stewardship. They will leave for this nation remains. We can collectively put our hands around them and build Liberia. But if we
Sorry, we said lastly, but we just thought of bringing another question in that has to do with the national budget. That you're seeing the increasement of the budget. How you feel about the budget exceeding to 1.2 billion?
But I might appreciate Minister Gafuan. When it comes to our country, there are times we must always be progressive in our actions, in our thought, in everything. We will not always remain down. So taking our budget from 800 million and then pushing it forward to 1.2, it is laudable, and we appreciate him for that. And now it is a time that we as Liberians should see our best to put our hands around the government, not just about the projection of the 1.2 million, but how can we realize that yes, that 1.2 million, the government and the 1.2 billion rather, the government will actualize that amount, and we can see it going into other infrastructures and other developmental agenda of our country that will take off from where we are to a bigger place. So the 1.2 billion, it is good, but it allows us to see how to pay our taxes. It allows us to be compliant with everything that the government requires us to do as a citizen. Respect our citizens, how we can go about doing.
So can you use the medium to acknowledge the legislature to concur with the budget?
It is not just about concurring with the budget, making sure that all of those projections are real. Where can we source those money from?
Okay. All right.
Let us make sure we streamline every area that yes, it is doable. We can achieve this, and if possible, they can approve it. And that's just the 1.2 billion for the fiscal year 2026, and still going forward, my leap from 1.2 to 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, and the end result, our country can move further.
Lastly, Chief, you can see vividly for yourself here. This was dedicated on yesterday across the various intersections by the Ministry of Transport. What could be your call to the motorcyclists, the taxi riders, the drivers for holistic mood? What could be your call to them when it comes to the use of this and all of the different indications of these goals?
My only information to them is to be respectful. Okay. So the price, the government has come up with stipulated prices from one destination to another. Let us learn to abide by it. From here to Broad Street, after the price stated here, when a citizen rides your car and he or she pays that amount, accept it. We should not go further to argue. The government cannot be making some effort to reduce gasoline and fuel prices, and then we have our drivers want to continue to escalate. And the transportation fare, it is beyond just. That's an issue of corruption. We cannot be beating on national leaders for corruption, and when you sit in your vehicle and the government says, let my citizen pay this amount, and you say, no, this is my own stipulated price. You do not have different price from what the government says.
So your name, sir?
Your name lastly.
Thanks
for speaking
so
to
much
us.
for speaking with us.
Thank you.
Okay, so there you listen to Josipa. We are still anticipating of bringing citizens to our camera as to give us a view of this. Security, how you doing? Okay, I see you from the security sectors. Okay, yeah, he's from the same department, from the security sector. What do you think? What would be the help of this thing in terms of restricting the vehicles drivers?
No work for us.
Your name first, sir.
Your name?
Yeah, I saw some focus. But we're happy for the city because almost speed level is almost about the rules are making the traffic because there for transport ministry and other ministries. They put on in there.
So how are you going to ensure that these different things that were that is indicated, those things that were indicated by the Ministry of Transport, how are you going to ensure that they are adhered to by your motorcyclists?
Yeah, I'm going to educating the citizens of Liberia. Okay. The cyclists, tricyclists, car drivers, that's our citizens come on the street.
Okay.
They think they read, you see it, you tell how they really look, how they feel that look, how they really look, bro, you tell you. Because when I know about it, I'm going to play them big cross me, see they let up, they don't cross you. I said the street in the real life. Now only here.
Okay. So this is not about politics, but let's get your view. So what is your recommendation to the government in terms of bringing on more development?
Thank you. Because for all the party of CDC, we are all together. Nobody can come and see you the party. We thank you for the development because if they're going to be in the Junction, Over Junction, I still know how to cross the road. Before you turn the road,
okay, thanks for speaking to us.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So we are still making our way across to get view from citizens still connected with us. Still connected with us. Still connected with us as we. How are you doing? Man, we want to get your view, man, about the electronic vote and some of the development that the government is undertaking. Ongoing, yeah. Okay. So seeing the sample, you don't have anything to say, right? So there you see when we talk about innovation, yeah, you know, these are kind of things that we want to see in the country. When development is ongoing, you always see citizens will be in a joyous mood in terms of celebrating. Yes, and the electronic sample it gives descriptions of how vehicles users should be able to drive and compare to the traffic rules in terms of driving, and also prices are also displayed on the electronic billboard in terms of maybe you want to make your way from Bardnersville Junction to Douala. You will also see the price from Bardnersville Junction to Douala. If you want to make your way from Bardnersville Junction to 72nd Junction, the prices are all listed on the billboard. So it is so much innovative in terms of the government bringing such an initiative for citizens to view for themselves. So thanks for following, thanks for watching. This is how we like to come to the end the conclusion of this live broadcast from Bardnersville Junction. Again, my name is Arthur P. Wizard from here, bringing you this live broadcast.